Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Let Me Hypnotize You. Today I'd like to tell you my story of my bigger fear and how I got my independence. You see, all my life I refused to drive. I had all the excuses ready. I can walk, I can take a public transport, call a taxi, or even have a driver. And I kind of pushed this on my partner. I made him my driver. But the truth is, that was only cover up for my own fears. Deep down, I was scared of taking responsibility. I thought to myself that I'm too careless, too impatient, that I could never be a good driver. And I carried this belief. What if I cause an accident? What if I hurt someone? And that fear stopped me for years. Until one day everything changed, and I decided to change not just my work, but my whole life. Maybe not changed, but live my life the way I wanted to. And I wanted to be able to change the job, and I wanted to be able to travel where I want to go. And I started reading The Miracle Morning. And suddenly I realized, if I want to become the person I dream of being, I must face my fears. I will share with you now the fragment of this book that made me think. Who do you really want to be to achieve your goal? My first coach, Jeff, used to say at this point, the moment of truth has arrived. In other words, things will get better in your life when you are ready for them. Your world will only become better after the countless hours you've invested in your development. Being what you need to become and doing what you need to do are the prerequisites for having of what you want to have. Look within and decide who you need to be and what you need to do to become the kind of person who can rise to the challenge and improve your life, business, health, and marriage. Step 4. What do you need to do to achieve your goal? What actions should you take if you want to make your ideal vision a reality? And I decided that moment that I will go for the driving license, and I will pass the driving license, and I will be driving whenever I want. There was no more fear. Well, no, actually there was fear, of course it was. But with daily meditation and self-hypnosis, I managed to calm my mind. And guess what? I passed my test the very first time. It was the last day of January, nearly 2 years ago. And even today, when I drive to new places, I still feel anxiety. But now, instead of running away, I breathe and I remind myself to stay calm and to remind myself that I have the right to make a mistake. And this is the difference. It's not about living without fear. It's about learning how to move forward with it.